If you've been following the news lately, you would notice that there's an uptick in media coverage of North Korea. And that is because lately there's been several threats. There was a propaganda video released today, actually, by North Korea, and it seems that war is in the air. It's impending. It's not if, but it's when. And that's what I'm going to be here to talk about today. There comes a point when you need to intervene that I personally believe America should do. Because at this point, the citizens are starving, and the government cares more about nukes than feeding them. We need to do what should have been done years ago, which is to liberate North Korea and to restore Korea to its original state, where there is no North or South Korea, where there's only one unified Korea that is able to feed their citizens, that is not controlled by a fucking man baby, that will not threaten every country on a whim, and will no longer be a threat to the world. The only reason that North Korea has been allowed to exist for so long is because of the incompetence of world leaders. The families of North Korea have been starved, tortured, brainwashed, and this has been allowed to happen for years. Actually, not years, decades. Fucking decades. And what has been done? Nothing. Nothing has been done to try and fix this problem. We've just sat back and taken threats from North Korea and allowed them to point their quote-unquote nukes at us for years. So my only real question is, when are we going to step in? When are we going to stop this? When are we going to stop the poverty? When are we going to stop all the threats? When are we going to dethrone this man baby? When are we going to dethrone him? Because I'm going to tell you something, and it's the truth. We could take over North Korea in a split second. And the reason we could do it so fast is because they are low on resource. If you've seen the documentaries and the inside videos relating to North Korea, you'll notice that everyone's in poverty. And they struggle to even feed their people. So how are they going to feed their troops? How are they going to feed their troops on the front lines? And also, with the limited resources that they have, how are they going to care for those troops when those troops get wounded? The obvious answer is that they're not. They're not going to be able to feed the troops. They're not going to be able to heal the troops. And they're going to fall within a week. At least a week. I would honestly, at most, I would give a war between the US and North Korea a month. Because of the fact that us as America, we have 10 aircraft carriers. 10! That is more than everyone else in the world. We have the most advanced military, and we could fucking plow through North Korea. The problem is that we haven't done it yet, and we need to. Because if we don't, and their threats are real, and they really do have nukes, they're going to fire their nukes on us, and we're going to have the potential of thousands and thousands of deaths because we didn't stop the problem when it should have been stopped. Like I said before, there's a point when you need to step in. There's a point where you need to say enough. This needs to end. And if no one chooses to step in and people die, the blood is going to be on the hands of the people who didn't do anything. The people in power who took a step back and let the blood be spilled. So I full on support a war between the US and North Korea and or any other power that wishes to rid of this nuisance on the world and to restore Korea to its original state. Fuck poverty, fuck brainwashing, and fuck Kim Jong-un. That's all I have to say. Have a nice day.